Good morning, everybody. My name is Taylor, and this is an informative speech on what an interior designer is. Have you ever had a vision or a dream for your home and you just weren't sure where to start, how to execute that idea, or how to make that dream become a reality? Or maybe the thought of renovations makes you stressed out and you're like, I'm not gonna think about that, not today. It's not a good feeling, and I'm here to tell you that interior design is a tool that you have right in your back pocket. Interior design is one of those really amazing things that can solve all of our spatial and functional issues that we run into in our day-to-day lives, whether it be school, home, or even work. I'm in school for interior design, and I have personal experience helping interior designers, shadowing them, and staging homes. During this presentation, we're going to cover the following topics: how interior design is way different from interior decorating, how interior designers use psychology to create perfect designs, and how interior designers can actually move outside of interiors. Interior design is way different from interior decorating. Interior decorating actually only involves picking out small things for a house, like furniture, pillows, blankets, things like that. You also do not need a degree to call yourself an interior decorator. Actually, according to the Rocky Mount College of Art and Design, interior design is the art and science of understanding people's behavior to create functional spaces within a building, while interior decorating is the furnishing or adorning of a space with decorative elements to achieve a certain aesthetic. So, to put that in short terms, an interior designer can decorate. An interior decorator cannot design. And to break that down even further, for an example, an interior designer can walk onto a construction site and say to a contractor or a builder that they want a certain thing somewhere else, or they can move things around, or they tell them where they want things. Whereas an interior decorator does not do that. They're not aware of what the codes are or what floor plans are or things like that. All they can do is come into an already built house and furnish it. According to the North Carolina law, anybody who wishes to be an interior designer must pass formal schooling and training and must pass and obtain the NCIDQ certificate. And to break down what that certificate is, this certificate proves that the holder has proven their expertise and understanding in applying current codes, building codes, established to protect public health, safety, and welfare. So very important things when it comes to being an interior designer. This is the big differentiation. You need that state test to call yourself an interior designer. Now that we've differentiated the decorator and a designer, we're going to move into how the designers use psychology to create perfect designs. Interior designers use psychology to create perfect spaces for their clients. And this is proven. It goes all the way back to studies being done, and it shows that interior design really can affect your mental health. Here at Wake Tech, we're actually required to take psychology. Part of our curriculum is psychology. And then once we take that basic level of psychology, it moves into the psychology of colors, textures, and patterns, and how to apply that to certain places, whether it be residential or commercial, and it affects how people feel. According to the Mental Health Foundation, anxiety and depression are the most common mental ailments and complaints. However, many interior design techniques and approaches have been shown and proven to reduce anxiety and depression. This goes to show you that there is proven studies that interior design really can affect your health and how you feel. Typically, when we're in a home, we want to feel cozy and at home and safe, where if we're in a professional setting, we want to feel motivational and calm and to get work done, increase productivity. According to the article by Better Homes, the golden ratio is known as the golden mean or golden number. This has been around for 2,500 years. This mathematical sequence occurs naturally in nature. And this is a proportion that we use to create perfect and pleasing aesthetic designs. And since I don't have a PowerPoint to show you, I just wanted to print it out and show you this is exactly what this proportion is. This is another way designers use psychology or 2,500-year-old methods to create perfect plans. So we take this and we can place it over a floor plan just like this. And it's in terms of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is actually known as the Fibonacci sequence. And this is what makes floor plans pleasing. And we use this without even knowing, which is pretty cool. Now that I have spoken about the use of psychology, we're going to move into the different trades that interior designers can have. I know that the term interior designer is a little misleading, and it can lead you to believe that interior designers can only design the interiors of, like, say, a home, when in fact we move well beyond that. Actually, according to an article written by All Art School, interior designers have many environments they can design in, such as enclosed spaces like boats, planes, buses, trains, playhouses, gardens, homes, offices, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, with that being said, interior design has so many specialties. The specialties are like super extravagant. And this can relate down to healthcare to make it easier to understand. You have two nurses. They both go to the same nursing school, they both graduate, but from there they go to different jobs. They're both nurses, but one goes, say, into labor and delivery, and one goes into endocrine. And you wouldn't replace them. They wouldn't swap because now they're in their certain specialty. One helps deliver babies and one deals with the thyroid. And they're not really interchangeable, but they both have the same basic level knowledge of nursing. This relates back to interior design. You can have kitchen and bath specialty interior designers and patio or yacht or bus specialty interior designers. And you can't really hire a patio designer to design your kitchen and bath. So just be aware of that when we're hiring interior designers. According to the Art Career Project, there are two broad categories for interior design. It's commercial and residential. And from there, that's where the specialties derive. Now that we have talked about all of that, we're moving into closing now. To sum it all up, interior designers have the ability to transform using psychology, 2,500-year-old mathematical equations. They're also extremely different from interior decorators, and they move beyond the walls of just a home. Throughout the speech, we've covered the basics of what an interior designer truly is and the tactics they use to complete their job. Next time you find yourself needing some help designing or needing a professional hand, I suggest calling an interior designer. Thank you and have a good day.